bugs and love my fans. It's your girl DizastrousBeauty, and I am back with another video. So today's video is gonna be I want to say a little different, but it's not. It's me bringing back this series, which is the Virgo experience, except with now I want to add a little twist where I am throwing in hair with the video. Okay, so this video is going to be about the April Fool. So I have on my Aries hair. It has red in it, and for some reason I associate Aries with red. Let me know down below if you associate Aries with red hair too. Like, if I'm gonna like throw out a color for Aries, it's always red in my head. So I decided to do a red wig with this Aries video. Once I want to go ahead and do my typical disclaimer. I am not an astrology guru, and I'm really not even focusing so much on the astrology aspect of it. I do start talking about the compatibility between Aries and Virgo, but the video is just like just really more so a story time about my experience with this April Fool, honey. And it got crazy. Like, your girl was almost in somebody's prison. Okay, that's how crazy it got. So that is why I basically called bruh an April Fool. But there's another reason I call him April Fool, but you gotta stay tuned to figure that out. If you guys like videos like this, and if you like this concept, the next one I'm planning on doing is Leo. Can you guess what color I'm gonna be wearing when I do Leo? So let me know what you guys think about this concept. If you're feeling it, let me know. Sound off down below in the comments. You know I'm interested in your thoughts and opinions. I also want to know your experience with an Aries. Yes, I've already done an Aries, but I forgot about this Aries. Okay, and I had to tell y'all the story of this Aries because he played such a critical part of my transitioning between husbands. Literally from first husband to second husband, it took all the way to third husband. This man played a role, honey. So I had to do a story on him, and I'm gonna y'all get y'all pick up what I'm putting down once you get into it. But if you like these type of videos, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It lets me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Sound off and let me know if there's a particular zodiac that you want me to do next. Like I said, Leo is next on my roster. But if there's another one, I know Cynthia has been asking me to do Capricorn. That should be a pretty easy story. I did have an experience with a Capricorn, but y'all let me know down below if you are interested in my experiences with other signs. Honestly, I don't have any experience with Pisces or Aquarius, but the rest I should have them. Okay, I should have at least one experience with them. Okay, and I may have Pisces and Aquarius. It might have been just somebody, it might have just been a one-off, you know what I'm saying? Never mind, y'all know I'm not. I'm gonna have to check. I'll check for sure, but y'all let me know down below what y'all would like me to dive into next. And yeah, let's get into this video, girl. Okay. Let's just go and get into the video. Alright, y'all, so I am back with another video. Hopefully I remember to do an intro. Like, shout out to me if I did, I don't know. But this is another video from the Virgo experience, child. I had forgot I was even doing this series, but I wanted to add a little twist. So I still like to do my synthetic wigs, but I'm trying to figure out different ways to incorporate wigs. Okay, so I decided that right now I want to do for each sign that I talk about, I want to do a wig that is associated with that sign. Now to me girl, Aries is fine. Okay, Aries is just giving me red vibes. I don't know what it is, but I decided to do this wig, and so you guys should be seeing the wig now on the screen. This is the Outre Everywhere lace front wig. I have it in the style Every 26. It is in the color DRFF Midnight Ruby Rose. It does come in a variety of other colors. Child, you just have to check that out because it's too many. And it says it's 26 inches. It is HD transparent lace, and it is a heat resistant fiber, safe up to 400 degrees. And it says ear to ear HD lace, easy goes with everything styles. easy, goes with everything styles. Okay, high heat resistant fiber, and then it just kind of shows you the back, and it's supposed to have that layered effect. When I put it on, oh girl wasn't giving me that. You guys see it on the screen right now. Oh girl's not giving me the things, but word, I did decide to cut the baby hairs and all of that, but I haven't completely styled the wig. So yeah, that's that on that. Now we're gonna get into the part, and then, you know, like obviously at the end I'll show you guys like the full wig, do a full 360, all that stuff, but we're gonna get into the April Fool, child. Okay, we're gonna get into the April Fool. Let's get into it. All right, so I want to go ahead and warn y'all, I am drinking. I got my red cup. Okay, so if I start getting a little crazy, you know, somewhere in this video, then you know why. Okay, if I start getting a little more animated than normal, a lot of times people tell me they can't tell when I'm drunk until I'm just like gone. So you guys may not notice. Does that mean that I always appear drunk or that I always appear sober? I don't know, but y'all let me know at the end of the video. Okay, so we're gonna do this video on another Aries. And I know I already did an Aries. I did the Aries with my first boyfriend, but I forgot about this other Aries that drove me crazy. I don't know why in the world I spun the block and got another. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but I did. Okay, and I forgot that I did. I didn't forget about him. I just forgot when his birthday was until I saw him again. But I'm gonna tell y'all all that in this story. Now I will be applying my makeup in this video. Y'all don't expect to get no tricks and tips and none of the things on here. I'm gonna try to just show you guys some of the stuff. And you know, like, but check down below, hopefully I have it linked, who knows. But anyway, so this is about the April Fool. Okay, the last Aries I had, I didn't call him an April Fool. I called this one an April Fool because his birthday is on April Fool's Day and he a fool. Okay. He a fool, okay? And I seen him recently and he's still a fool, child. But anyways, I'm gonna start with the compatibility. And I don't know what the compatibility I had for the last video because this is literally just stuff that I look up off the internet and then just pick it out and whatever, read it to you guys. So it has on here, Virgos take their time falling in love, but Aries moves quickly. But Aries moves quickly. They will fight and laugh a lot as companions or pals. Aries and Virgos have a great deal of potential as a couple. As long as they're ready to negotiate, they'll make a great couple. Unless you're an April Fool, child. Okay, unless you're an April Fool. Okay, let's get into the story of how we met. We will start there. I gave you guys compatibility. Now we're going to get into how we met. Child, I feel like this makeup is gonna be looking crazy. Hopefully it won't, but word is it's not looking too good. Okay, so let's get into how I met the April Fool. So my little cousin was going to school at Troy, but she knew this is a very friendly cousin, okay? Like my family, a lot of us aren't that friendly, but this particular cousin is very, very friendly. She know everybody, some everywhere. Like, child, how you got homies all the way up in Birmingham? I'm in Birmingham and ain't got no homies. How you got homies? But anyways, she had a situation where she was here with friends or something. I don't even freaking remember all the things, but I know at some point she lost her keys. I took her to get her keys and all of that stuff. And I think I had to take her to Troy, crazy as it is. But anyways, she needed to go and get her car from her friend's house. Okay, so I was like, okay, word. And I had on my scrubs because I had to go to work after I did this. I went ahead and did that with her, and then I had to go to work. So I had on my scrubs. Child. So we get there, we walk in, and he's like talking to a dude, and he had his roommate. I don't know if she was talking to his roommate on that level or not. I don't think she was, but I don't know, because my cousin is the type of person that will have multiple male friends. So I'm not sure if the roommate was somebody that she was interested in or not. I don't really remember, y'all. Like, parts of my life is just like gone. Like, I guess my brain decided I wasn't gonna keep it, and it is gone. And if it ain't journaled, I don't know it. Okay, so anyways, so I walk in there with her, and she introduced the April Fool. She was like, you know, April Fool, this is my cousin Chrissy. Chrissy, this is April Fool. Once again, I got on my scrubs. He was like,
man, your cousin a nut? Y'all cousin a nut?
Now you would think that would turn somebody off, right? You would think that would turn somebody off. Child, 25-year-old Chrissy was like, bruh, cute. Who is he? Who is he? So we was all talking, and you know, we sat down and we was just talking and stuff. Like, this is like, I still had to go to work, y'all. This is like before I had to go to work and all that. So we're just like chopping it up, basically. So anyways, we're all in there talking. Now, mind you, at this time, I am married but separated. Child, I don't know why I have to get so close to my mirror to do my eyeliner. Y'all, let me do my eyeliner and stuff off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I can finish. I gotta concentrate. Okay, so I got on my little Dollar Tree lashes. Yes, I said Dollar Tree. Okay, that part is done. That is like the hardest part to me. My eyes and my lashes, like, so tedious. But anyways, okay, so yeah. So like while we sitting there chopping it up and kind of looking around, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, once we pulled up, I was already peeping, like, you know, kind of in the hood. It's a little hoodish here. But honey, I swear at that age, a girl didn't mind being in the hood. I didn't mind. I would take my butt to the hood quick. Okay, like I knew where I was going. Like I knew something. Now, granted, the area that we was in, I used to actually live in that area with my ex-husband, my estranged husband at that time. So I knew the area, but where his apartment was, I had never been there, girl. So I was like, when we pulled up, you know, I was already kind of looking around, you know, whatever. But once we got in there, once again, he had a roommate. Child, I'm looking, child, they probably had one, they might have had 2 couches. I don't even remember. But it was older furniture, like, you know, secondhand furniture. They were living like men. But, child, they were some of them air mattress type men's. You know what I'm talking about? The air mattress type men's. And I was 25. I don't really know how old he is. I think he's like a year or 2 older than me. So if I was 25, he's probably about 27, 28-ish. I'm not 100% sure, child. But, so I was peeping all of that. Now, you would think, as a nurse, I'd have been like, girl, no. Show no interest. You are not interested, sis, okay? Help your cousin get whatever she need and get your butt out of here, okay? But no, not 20-something-year-old Chrissy. 20-something-year-old Chrissy needed 35-year-old Chrissy. 10 years older Chrissy would have told Chrissy back then, girl, get your butt up. Get your butt up and get out that man. But at that age, I was just one of those people, and I still am. I don't judge people for what they have, because honestly, y'all, I don't come from much, you know? So, like, back then, I really just, I felt like I was just one of those. I think a lot of girls, a lot of women, maybe less now, but back then, a lot of us was just like, you know, all you gotta do is be cute and funny. I love funny, man. You ain't even really gotta be cute. If you funny, you can be ugly. Honestly. And if you have like my stereotypical features that I like everybody know me, 5'9", low haircut, and slim to medium build. I prefer slim, but I'll take a little thick son too, okay? Not too thick, just a little thick, but I prefer slim. If you got that and you can make me laugh, girl, child, easy peasy, you in there. Get in there. Yeah, you in there. Okay, cause like, honey, that's just like my type, you know what I'm saying? So he was that. He was all the things, girl. So he basically asked me for my number, and child, I was interested. I gave it to him. And mind you, this is my little cousin's homie, and child, she could have told me he was into some nefarious activities, but she didn't. I mean, she told me about some, but man, maybe she didn't know about all the nefarious activities, child. Honey, let me know. But anyways, so from there, I went on to work, and he texted me, and then we basically text throughout the night because I work night shift. So we basically text throughout the night, and I mean, he was just really, really funny. And I'm just, like I said, I love a funny guy. So we went from me then to just full-fledged, like, I'm coming over there. Okay, so next part is we're dating, but it's really not dating. It's like I'm at your apartment all the time. You guys know that Netflix and chilling type thing. So that's what we're gonna get into now, the dating aspect of this. Alright, y'all, so the dating part. Now, this is gonna be real quick because I don't feel like we dated long. Like, I feel like this man had this huge impact on me, but it wasn't very long. It felt longer than it actually was. And all we were actually doing was, I mean, we did date, we did go places to eat and, you know, go to the movies and stuff, and he would handle all the stuff. Like, he would handle it. Like, and he was so fun, and he was so ratchet. Like, he was so freaking ratchet. Like, I remember, like, I was wearing tree braids back then, like, all the time. And I had messed around and got the wrong color hair. And so it was like super blonde, like platinumish. And we was in the car, and he was like,
Man, I don't know how comfortable I feel driving you around with that blonde hair. They gonna think I'm driving a white woman around, and they think I'm driving a white woman around. I'm gonna get pulled over. You know, they'll pull you over for anything.
Child, it was just like so ghetto. I remember going to the movies with him. He picked up a 6-pack. Now, honey, I don't know if you guys know this about Chrissy, but Chrissy love a bill. Okay, a bill don't love Chrissy, but Chrissy loves a bill. I have to let bills go. Kinda. I had to let them go because, honey, Bill's got too much carbs, child. I've been trying to unbig this back, child. But we got some beer. Went to the movie. He put out like the 6-pack in my purse. And Tyler told like one of them big, huge purses. He put them bills in, not the whole, what's the whole 6-pack? It had to be the whole 6-pack, child, because we left that movie drunk. I don't even know what movie we went to see. All I know is I had fun though. Like, I did have a ball. Like, every time I was with him, I had fun. Mind you, he did work. Like, you know, he was, like, once again, he was into some nefarious stuff. Okay, but he did work as well. I thought bro was just a hard-working young man. Okay, because he was like the manager at the car wash, and then he had another job. Like, you know, so, and like I said, we would go places. So, you know, I don't know. I was just very, very naive, I think. Because really, my life was sort of sheltered. Like, I dated for a while in Birmingham, and then I was married. And, you know, by the time I got married, I was 21, and then I had Juicy at 22, and then, you know, here I am 25. And that was just like when I had separated from my husband, just getting back into the dating scene and stuff. And I was just very naive. Let's just leave it there, okay? I just feel like I didn't have my guard up the way I should have, and it could have went very, very left for me. And y'all gonna see how left it could have went for me. It could have went extremely left. Luckily, I feel like he cared enough to not get me involved in his BS. Okay, but anyways, another thing I got on here is you know, like, you know how they say them hood men, them ghetto men, the Pookies and the Ray Rays have the best. Okay, that was another thing. Okay, so I was all in. Honey, I was all in. Like, if he was like, let's go, and I ain't have to work and I ain't have my baby, child, I was there. Okay, I was there. I am not gonna hold you. I mean, I was there, girl. Okay, so now we're gonna get into what happened with us. Like, the big fallout. This junk is crazy. I kid you not. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. So let's get into what happened with the April Fool. And you finna see why I call him an April Fool. So what happened? Let me turn my little page, because that's why I keep looking over here, y'all. My handy dandy notebook over here. Okay, so one night, I got a call from him. while I was at work, once again, I worked night shift. And I remember I was on like the men's lock unit and everything. So, okay, you had to be on your P's and Q's over there if you didn't want to get your head knocked off. So I was working and I was on the men's lock unit and I got a call from him. And I was like, you know, I told the other nurse that I was working with, you know, like, let me go, you know, let me see what's up. Because he didn't typically call, like, especially if I was at work. He would text, you know, because obviously I'm at work. But for him to call, I was like, must be something going on. So we get on the phone. And I don't even remember what he said, but it was very ominous. And I was like, what in the world is what is going on? And like, we got off the phone, it was kind of abrupt. I wish I knew what he said. But it was like kind of like a warning type thing that he gave me. But I just don't remember it verbatim. And I'm not finna make nothing up and lie. I just don't remember. But we got off the phone. And from there, I heard nothing. The man ghosted me. Like, back when I didn't even know what ghosting was, bruh, ghosted me. Okay, radio silent. I mean, your girl was sick. And at the time, I was living with my aunt. This is like I feel like a lot of these stories involved when I was living with my aunt. I dated a lot. Okay, your girl loves to date. I tell y'all that all the time. I'm a dater. Okay, I'm gonna date. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna date. Okay, and during this time, I was dating a lot. I was all over the place, honey. But anyways, and I was living with my auntie. But this particular guy, I was sick about. I told you, he was ratchet. He's a Pookie and a Ray Ray, and they have. And I remember being in the car with my aunt, just like, oh my God, oh my God, he's gone, and he took it with him. Girl. Let you know what type of relationship me and my aunt got, okay? I also want to let you guys know, because I thought about this later, that some people may take offense to this story. I also want you guys to know that I have also told my now fiance this story. Everybody has a past, okay? You should not make your past like you can't. It shouldn't be a thing when you get with somebody that you can't talk about your past because you're with somebody new. Your past is your past is your past is your past, honey. So we have shared these stories with each other. So don't think I'm being disrespectful, honey, because I done got called out for being disrespectful before. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there, honey. He knows. He knows the same story, and we have laughed about it. Okay, so yeah, continue on. I was sick. So dude just gone. Like, somebody I had been talking to every day, all day, just completely gone. Just like vanished off the face of this earth. I thought he was dead. I am not gonna hold you. I thought bro was dead. I mourned that relationship, honey. Okay, like, oh, I was just too sick. I didn't even really want. Hold on, not Big Bubba. Now, y'all don't worry about how crazy all this look. I'm gonna get it together later, okay? I gotta put my bronzer and stuff on, though. I ain't got time. Okay? But anyways, dang, where I left off at. So yeah, y'all, I was like super freaking sick about dude just like disappearing. Like, he was my number one. He was my number one, and he was gone. So now you about to find out why I call bruh the April Fool. Okay, and not just because he was born on April Fool's Day. You finna really find out why I call him one. Let's get into that. Let's get into it. Okay, so one day we were literally on our way. We went and dropped Juicy off, I think, with his dad, because his dad stayed on that side of town, like I said. So me and my aunt decided to stop at the Walmart there instead of stopping at ours. We were like, we already here, let's stop at the Walmart. Child, we stopped at the Walmart, and honestly, even being on that side of the town, every time I go over there, I'd be like, I wonder if I see his car. Like, girl, your girl was child, your girl was low-key being a stalker, huh? Like, I just had never experienced anything like that before, where I was talking to somebody all the time and then they just disappeared on me. I had never experienced that. So I don't know. I think it did something to me mentally. I don't know how to describe it, but like I said, I was sick. So even being on that side of town and even going to that Walmart, and it might have been why I went to that Walmart now that I think about it. I may have been like, dang, maybe I run into him at Walmart. Maybe I see him mama. Job, all kinds of messed up. But obviously, it was a good idea because I ran into his roommate. So we leaving out, and he's like,
Chrissy, that you?
and I'm like, and what, I don't even remember his roommate name. I ain't gonna hold you, but I was like, hey, and he was like,
Man, long time no see. Cause
at this point, y'all, I kid you not, it's been like some months. So I'm like, yeah, your homie ghosted me. He said, what you mean ghost you? He was like,
bro, you don't know what happened.
I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what? He was like,
man, the feds came. The feds knocked down our doors. They had been watching for I don't know how long.
So he pulls up an article and shows it to me. And he was like, they had been watching like the apartment. So like, it's crazy that, you know, nobody contacted you because, you know, once again, I was always in and out of this apartment that they eventually kicked down. Okay. Like the freaking feds, like I'm somebody that, child, she don't do police. I've never had anything like that happen to me. Had never, child, most of my boyfriends were like dudes that were in the Pentecostal church. So I was like, what? The feds? My auntie was like, what the hell? Like my auntie cusses a lot. She's like, what? So he was like, he pulled up the article, showed me. How about the April Fool? They got it was like 6 of them and some type of credit card scam. How about the April Fool had got away? He was still on the run, child. He was on the run. And so it made me think back to his call, and whatever he had said in the call during that time, it now made sense. Once again, I don't remember what he said, but whatever it was that he told me, it all clicked, it all made sense. And I'm like, what? He was like, bro, he ain't let you know. I was like, he called me, but like, he didn't tell me that. He didn't tell me that at all. So he was like, yeah, man. He was like, I don't know where he is. Crazy, okay? But it gets even crazier. A couple of months later, bruh showed up. He texted me from a random number, showed up at my aunt's house, and child, like, we spent some time together. It wasn't even, like, maybe it was like 2 or 3 hours, and then he was gone again. And he eventually got caught, okay? I don't know if he got caught or he turned himself in. I'm not even sure, child. My head was so messed up over that situation. Me and my auntie still talk about me like crying in the car saying, he's gone and he took it with him. Child, we still talk about that to this day because your girl was sick, okay? I was sick. Anyways, but it goes on, okay? So at this point, like, you know, time has gone by. I meet my last husband, and I was still so kind of low-key sick about this guy that was like the person that I told her dad about. Like, I was dating multiple people. Once again, like, I mean, that's dating. That's what dating for. I don't understand people that don't date. I believe in dating, okay? But I was dating multiple guys, but that was the guy that stuck in my head. And I remember talking to him, and I told him, like, yeah, I was crazy about him. Like, I was still low-key crazy about him. Like, if he had a gotten out right then, honey, I would have been his trap queen. The boy didn't sell drugs. He didn't sell drugs, y'all. But I was down for whatever, honey. Okay, that's how stupid I was. So I guess I was a September fool while he was an April fool because I was just as foolish. But anyway, so obviously I meet my second husband. You know, I get married. I do all the things. This man get at. And do you know he messages me from his little brother's phone when he got out and was like,
"You got married on me?"
Sir, who are you? Who? What? Who are you talking to? Because I can tell you one thing about Chrissy. I am not a ride or die. Okay, you're not gonna get that from Chrissy. Not now, not ever. No, that's not who she is. She don't even know how to do that. She don't know how to be that person. I don't care how much I love it. I'm not that person, honey. You take your butt to jail and I'm back on the scene. I don't care. Anyways, so I was like, bro, we weren't even boyfriend and girlfriend. What are you talking about? And he was
like, man, I thought you were gonna wait for me. I thought you were gonna.
Child, once again, get time. Okay, Pookie and the Ray Rays of the world. I was like, nah, bro, nah. But I'm glad that you're out, and I'm glad that you're doing well. Like, great for you. And yeah, that's it. That's all. But I'm married. So, yeah, that was it. But it's not. Okay, there was once again a recent encounter with this person. So now let's get into my last encounter with the April Fool. So, honey. So, you know, time goes by. I get out of the relationship with my second husband. And, you know, once again, she's back on the prowl. I'm single again. Back on the prowl. Thought it was perfect. I don't know how. Try to make her look crazy. I look like Casper. Anyways, so I'm single again. And somehow, did I hit him up? I may have hit him up. I may have, as crazy as that sounds. I don't remember, but I may have, just to see what he was doing. Just for a key, because bro was fun tea. Okay, one thing about it, bro was funny, and he had the good. So, I'm not sure what made me hit him up, the he or the good, but I think I did. I think I hit him up. I think me and my little cousin were like sitting around. And no, that was not it. My friend was over. Me, her, and my cousin was over. And my friend knows how to find anybody, okay? And she found him and gave me his stuff, and I reached out. So yeah, I did reach out. And yeah. But anyway, so we get back in touch. Why, Chrissy? Why? I don't know. Bored. So we get back in touch and we start talking. And I swear, one thing about it, this boy talked about food every time I talked to him. Like he ain't had no mama. Like he ain't had a good home meal in ages. I don't know what was going on, but honey, he was looking for the wrong person to feed him because I already have to feed Juicy. So when Juicy ain't here, I don't care about no food. But every time I talked to this boy, he was talking about food. So it came a time where he was like, you know, I'm coming up that way, because at this point he had to move to Atlanta. And he was like, I'm coming your way. He was like, can I stop by? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? So he comes by. And when I say he's just as funny and just as crazy as he's ever been, and I still really enjoyed him. Now, I will say this. I ain't gonna hold you, sis. I knew at that moment, no. 25-year-old Christy and 30, at this point, I think I was 33. 33-year-old Chrissy, no. Two different people. Was not interested on that level. I was interested on a level, but not that level. If you're picking up one, put it down. So, yeah, he came over, we kicked it, you know, he got food, and we laughed. And then, bro went to the club. Wanted me to go to the club. Child, I don't go to nobody's club. I just don't. And it was like super, I mean, I do go to the club, but like, I'm not just gonna run, let me get up, let me turn up. I ain't that person. I'm not that girl. Honey put on clothes and was dressed like he was 18. I Okay, you dang near 40, sir. Okay, what are we doing? So he put on the then he made a comment about he need him a woman to teach him how to dress because he's still dressing like he a kid. And I'm like, well, at least you know. I like the honesty. I love an honest man, like somebody that don't make me be the bad Virgo, okay? Because I get sick of being the bad Virgo. If you a Virgo, you get it. You know what I'm saying. And so I was grateful for that. I was grateful for that. So yeah, he ended up leaving. We did continue to communicate, but after a certain point I was over him. And then I met Ron, and it was all over from there. So after I met Ron, it was all over. He reached out to me again. He was like, you just gonna forget about
You just gonna forget about Newt. You just
I said, sir, I met somebody. I am like crazy about this guy. That's it for that. Okay. You know what this fool said to me, and once again I told y'all he is hilarious. So like he didn't say, and you know what, another thing that I really liked about him, he may have been hood, may have been the Pookies and the Ray Rays of the world, but this man is not disrespectful. He has never called me out of my name. I don't even think he's ever cursed at me. He's very respectful. He's from a very respectful background. Despite being as ratchet as they come, he just ratchet. He's just naturally ratchet. But he came from a very nice background. Also, really great dad. I forgot to throw that in there, but I remember, and he had a great relationship with both of his baby mamas, like good relationship, real, like communicated well. It wasn't no, I hate you nigga, da da da. Now honey, he do got a new baby mama. I don't think that situation is the best, but like the other two, when I was around, when I was with him, they had a really good relationship. And I remember it snowed, which is pretty uncommon in Alabama if you don't know. It snowed, and he walked in the snow because his son was at school. He walked in the snow to the school to get his son. And I remember that was one of the things that really made me like him. You know, because at this point, I'm a mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mom, and things like that are important to moms. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyways, to go back to it. So when I told him I had a new guy, once again, this is not a disrespectful man. He's not. And even with all the ratchetness, even with the running from the feds and all that stuff, he's not a disrespectful guy. So I told him that. And you know what his comment was?
I hope that nigga snow.
S-N-O, not S-N-O-R-E. S-N-O. I hope that nigga snow. Like, yo, you done got you a new nigga. I hope he snore. Like, and I could not do nothing but laugh. Like, I swear, you are the like, one thing about it, you gonna give me a laugh even in the bad times. You still gonna give me a kiki, and I love a kiki, honey. Okay, I love a kiki, but that junk was so funny that I had to tell Ron. At the time, Ron was out of the country. I think he was in DR. And I had to tell him, I was like, bruh, I just told this dude that I was with you, and he said, I hope that nigga snow. He was too weak. Like, that joke was the funniest mess I had ever heard. But yeah, that is that. That was my last encounter with the April Fool. Calling him an April Fool is rude, because I did not really have, I mean, it could have been a bad experience, and he could have placed me in a really, really, really bad position if he wanted to. If he really wanted to be a jerk, he could have just threw me under the bus, and I would have been none the wiser. Like, honey, let this be a cautionary tale for anybody that is as stupid as I was back then, because I was definitely stupid. All of that was stupid. But luckily for me, like, I didn't get caught up in that whatsoever, despite being in and out of a house that the feds were watching. I didn't get caught in anything. I didn't even know what was going on, and he made it a point to not tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? He made it a point that he didn't want me to be placed in any of that stuff. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that, good sir, because I didn't need that. I was somebody's mama, and I was a good girl. Okay, but yeah. That is my story about me and the April Fool with my red hair. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys like a quick little review on this hair, let you guys know what I think and how I feel about it, and then we will be done with this video. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you my quick review on this unit. It's a no for me, dog. It's a no for me, dog. Like, on the model, it looks amazing. Like, I don't know if I'm just like rusty with my syntheticas, because it has been a minute, but it's a no for me, dog. But on the model, it looks great. Y'all let me know if you tried this wig and maybe it's me. It could be me. Like, that I'm okay with that. Let me know down below in the comments if y'all have tried the Every 26, but the layers are not layering. I don't know if it's because I got this big fat short neck. I don't know, girl, but yeah, it's enough for me, dog. I would not recommend this wig. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I don't think it was expensive. The wig that I have for Leo is bussin'. Well, I don't know. I hope it's bussin'. I thought this was bussin' too. I'm gonna let my mother-in-law try it. I'm gonna let her try it and see what she says, but as for me, it's enough for me, dog. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Aries chit chat, you know, my Virgo experience on the Aries. I hope you guys like, you know, me trying my syntheticas with just like making it match what story I'm talking about or what sign I'm talking about. Y'all let me know if what y'all think about that concept. I thought it would be fun. You guys know I love astrology. I am no astrology guru, honey. If you are expecting to get all the things from me, you will never get it. No, girl. Okay. You won't get it from me. I'm nobody's expert when it comes to astrology. I just love astrology in general, and I have been told and looking into astrology since I was freaking in the 3rd grade, and now my daughter is obsessed with astrology. She just loves that she's a bull. Okay, so Taurus gang gang. Okay, but yeah, I know I didn't really focus that much on the astrology part of, you know, like, because I did that with the other Aries video. This right here was just more so of a story time and to tell you guys about the April Fool, honey, because he was a fool. He's a nice fool, but a fool nonetheless. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Y'all let me know down below what you guys think about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if what your Aries experience is, if you're a Virgo or whatever sign you are. Let me know. Sound off down below in the comments. I am interested in hearing y'all stories on different signs because they're always so funny to me. So make sure you do that, and if you guys like these type of videos, make sure you like this video so I can know that you guys want to see more of them. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So love you guys. See you next time. Bye.
The looks you love completely got every style and we